Civil society groups are demanding from government a clear line of action on cases of alleged corruption. Although the groups have endorsed the establishment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, they are of the view that it will take some time for the office to be fully operational.
Interacting with the President at the Flagstaff House in Accra, the delegation led by the Executive Director of the Center for Democratic Development, Professor Gyima Boadi, asked the government to formulate a roadmap for dealing with reported cases of corruption now.
This is the second time the President is meeting with civil society groups since he assumed office. Fighting corruption was one of the main messages of the NPP during the 2016 electioneering campaign. The President's latest meeting with the civil society groups was to solicit their views about a number of issues, including fighting corruption. Leader of the delegation, Professor Gyima Boadi, said civil society groups are in support of the idea of the establishment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, but then they criticized some aspect of the draft legislation. He said the draft law needs more articulation, especially on corruption involving public officials. Professor Gyima Boadi expressed disappointment at the delay in the passage of the Right to Information Bill.
We do have a couple of critiques about the draft of the legislation that we have seen. The first critique is that we think that we can use, it needs to, we get a sense that the coverage, what the laws used to cover, it needs a little bit more articulation of the details of what is it that this office, this special office, is going to deal with when it comes to corruption involving public officials. We believe that procurement is a key area, government procurement is a key area. If it can concentrate on that and concentrate on areas of high financial crimes and others, and then leave many of the other areas of corruption to the normal state agencies, law enforcement agencies, UOCO, and the rest, so that you don't overburden this new office. So that's one. And then I think second critique is just going in stages as you started doing, and hope that it will end in constitutionalizing the office.
President Akufo-Addo promised to make governance more transparent.
Not all the answers that we have for our development at any one time lie in the bosom of those who have been given the temporary mandate to administer and run our affairs. I think that ideas of how we can function better come from all corners of our society. And if there is some organized manner in which those ideas can be channeled to those of us who have the temporary responsibility of administering our nation, all the better. And this is why I want to make this sort of interaction a feature of my administration.
It is a wish of the President that his meeting with the civil society groups would happen regularly.